We're sitting here with Team Summit, the best ski team in Colorado. We're with the Intro to Team Summit coach, Theresa. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing amazing. Let's tell people at home, I'm sure they've heard of Team Summit. What is the Intro to Team Summit program?
Our Intro to Team Summit program, which is also known as ITS, introduces the kids to the different disciplines of skiing.
Right.
We introduce them to racing. We get them up and they go through gates and so on, and we introduce them to skier cross. There's a really nice skier cross course over at Copper that they can run through. We introduce them to park and pipe.
Right.
So they get to go into the pipe and learn how to do like a box and so on. And we also introduce them to big mountain and mogul. So they learn all the different disciplines throughout our 15-week season, which goes either every Saturday or every Sunday.
Right.
And they get to do this they get to choose their mountain. So they either could be at A Basin doing this, or they could be at Keystone, or they could be at Breckenridge, or they can be at Copper. So our 4 partner resorts, which have been wonderful with us.
I love that, Theresa. You guys aren't just choosing necessarily one discipline, but you're introducing almost all of them to these kids so that they can choose.
Yeah.
That's great. Now, tell people about these Summit Cups. This is a great way that Team Summit's getting involved with the community and kind of bouncing around each mountain, offering different competitions.
Thanks to the Summit Foundation, and thanks to our partner resorts who have been a wonderful support with this, we put out Summit Cups every year. Now, a Summit Cup is the competition with those different disciplines. So our first Summit Cup was racing. So we were over at Keystone actually last weekend, and the kids ran through a GS course, or a giant slalom course.
Right.
And then they ran through a slalom course. First, race for many, many of them. And the kids just, lots of smiles, very happy. It was a lot of fun that day. Our next Summit Cup is going to be over at A Basin.
Yes.
And that will be the competition for kids that are interested in doing a big mountain, which is up at the top of A Basin off of one of their blacks.
Love A Basin.
Ungroomed. So really get to do a big mountain type course. And then they do a mogul course in the afternoon. So they they get to try both of those.
Great.
And these are competitions where the kids get medals, so they're very excited about that. And it's very low key because we're introducing the kids to the competitions in a very low key way.
Right. This seems like a very different format than any other competition out here in Summit County.
Oh yes, totally. And then our next competition after that is over at Breckenridge, and we have a skier cross over at Breckenridge with them toward the end of February. And our other one is at Copper, which is park and pipe.
Oh, you were just telling me about this. Kids kind of get to go on some boxes if they want, or the mini pipe too.
Right. Very, again, low key. We're not throwing in the super pipe over.
Right.
It's the smaller pipe up at the top of the woodward. And so they go in the half pipe, and then they there's some jumps that they can do and try to do something fancy off a jump if they'd like. And also they learn how to go over a box.
Ooh, and Woodward's perfect for that. I'm sure you've been there at Copper Mountain. There's all kinds of boxes and jumps.
Oh, it's awesome. The kids love it. They just absolutely love it.
Theresa, I want to see you in that mini pipe.
Oh yeah, we go in there together.
Now, for people who are wondering, these Summit Cups, it's not necessarily for beginners, right? This is more for the intermediate and advanced, especially for, A Basin on the Black Diamonds and et cetera.
Yes. These are open to other athletes in the community that are interested, that don't compete competitively already in a discipline. So they're for kids to try, but yes, they do have to be a good blue skier, I would say, to go into the competitions.
Okay, so make sure you're comfortable on blue runs. And if they want more information, or if they want to sign up, what's a good website for them to go to?
Teamsummit.org.
Oh, that's pretty easy to remember.
Very easy to remember.
I'm pretty excited about these Summit Cups. How about you?
Oh, they're wonderful. They're so much fun. The kids have a blast.
And you said Breckenridge is coming up next, or A Basin's up next?
A Basin is up next in a few weeks. Breckenridge is at the end of the month. And then Copper's in March.
All right, so stay tuned on teamsummit.org. They can get all that information. Theresa, how's your season been?
Oh, the season's been great. The kids love it. We're already halfway through it. We're heading up onto this weekend's going to be week 8 already out of our 15 weeks, so it goes very fast.
Hard to believe it's almost February. March is right around the corner.
Oh, totally.
Theresa,
totally.
thank you so much for coming in this morning, and make sure to go to teamsummit.org to sign up. Thanks, Theresa.
Oh, thank you for having me.